Hey guys, so right now, before we finish out our month of April lesson plans, and by the way, they went all the way this long through May because of spring break and because of the shutdown. So Unique thought we missed some time with April, so they gave us an extended amount of time with the lesson plans. So I think after this Friday, it'll all be May stuff you'll have access to. It'll start all over. All your lessons will be brand new. You can go back and click them all and start again, okay? This one is the 4 T's of teamwork, and you might have already read this and done the activity, but we can at least talk about it, see what the 4 T's of teamwork are. It says, at most jobs, you will work with other people. We already know that, don't we? Because we all work together in here. The people at your job are part of your work team. Everyone does their part to make sure the job gets done. Teamwork is an important skill when you have a job. Some of you listed on your preferences that you like to work alone. Even when you work alone, you have a teammate of some kind. Your supervisor can be your teammate. So the way you treat that person and interact and respond with deadlines and getting your stuff done on time and getting it done well, that's part of being a good team player. People that work in adjacent to you, maybe they have a different job, but your jobs depend on each other. That requires teamwork too. So at some level, you're required to show some teamwork skill. Next page says, follow the 4 T's to show good teamwork on the job. Now, I haven't seen a lot of you show poor teamwork skills because you just know that when you're in this class and you go to work site that you have to work together. What I want you to do is take that skill, and then when you go to your adult day program and you get a job with them, that you put that skill to practice, okay? Don't forget it. That's why we keep doing it. Together is the first T. Work together by working together with your team to get the job done, doing your part to get the job done. See, that's people that like to work alone, but you have to do your part. Helping other people do their part to get the job done. I'm all done making my boxes, but I see somebody else needs help because they still have a big stack. Let me go get some of theirs. That's helping each other. Talk is the second T. Talk with your coworkers by talking politely to people at work. If you're bossing people around, they're not going to respond to you, especially if you're not the boss. Listening to your coworkers and supervisors. Remember last time we talked about eye contact, stopping what you're doing, making sure that you understand what they're saying, and asking questions if you're not sure. That's the last one, is asking questions. If you don't understand, always ask a question. I know it's really hard to ask questions sometimes, and some people aren't easy to ask questions to. But in order for you to do the job right, you have to ask the questions. The third T is think. Think about your team by considering coworkers' feelings. I'm all done with my work, but Isaiah over there is looking overwhelmed. I don't care. Not a good team player. Understanding customers' experiences. When a customer is unhappy, we've all been the unhappy customer before. We know how that feels. So how would you want to be treated if you were unhappy? And understanding how your performance affects the team. If you don't clean the dining room or fill the pepper and cheese holders well, then there's going to be consequences to that. It affects somebody, right? You got to make sure you do your job well. Next page says, that's our fourth T, and that is trust. You gain trust by showing up to work on time, coming to work when you are scheduled, and doing your job well. Now, the thing that we practice here is you get to program on time. Some of you are supposed to get here at a certain time, and that's okay. But you get here at the time that you're expected. If you show up really late, a boss is going to fire you, right? Bosses don't put up with that. I'm a lot more patient and understanding. But if you're making money, then you got to show up. Also, when we're at work site and you have a complete meltdown and you decide you don't want to work, I don't let you get paid that day, right? So if you want to make your money, you got to do the 4 T's. You got to come to work when you're scheduled, and you have to do the job well. If you have a big attitude, even with me, I just ask you to sit out for the day. Maybe we'll try it another day when you're feeling better. We all have bad days. We have to do our job still and not let it affect our job. So good teamwork is important. I'm reading this paragraph right here. When teams work together, the job gets done. Team members feel good about accomplishing a task together. Remember the 4 T's. Remember what they were. Think, together, talk, and trust. Does that sound right? Let's look. Together, talk, think, trust. Yes, we did. Talk to each other, think about others, earn trust, and then you have a good team. I think that's right, the 4 T's. Let's go to the activity now. Ba, 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 ba. My personal team member is, my personal team member is, I'm gonna put, who should I put in there? Raphael is my team member. Does he work together with me when there's a large job to finish, when I'm having a hard time, when we are in different groups? Raphael works together with me. Let's see. Polite. Who's polite? Montrell is very polite. He listens to me. He's polite. He listens. He doesn't talk rudely to me. Raphael works together when there's a lot to get done. Let's see, who thinks about others? Jose always thinks about others because he kind of looks around. Maybe I'm supposed to write my name in here. I don't know. This is an odd paper. Who can I trust? They come on time and they do what they're supposed to do. Ismail comes on time and he does what he's supposed to do. Actually, I think I could put all of you in all of those sections because I've seen great things from you guys. You guys are all very enthusiastic and good about getting your job done, and I like how you work together. Hopefully when we get back in the fall, they'll let us continue with our work site. We'll have to really fight for that though, because the district's probably going to be afraid to let us out of the classroom. But I think we'd be safer out there wearing a mask than all bunched up in here in the classroom, not getting any learning done because we're not putting our hands on it, and not getting any working done because we like that paycheck, right? I know you like the paycheck. Okay, so I would say everybody gets a personal team member award. Okay, so remember those 4 T's. I'll remind them to you when we come back in the fall.